Hey YouTube, this is Vargas, and I am back again with the last of the DVD updates that I got through Movie Free Bazaar. This is the last batch that I got at this point. Um, I collect through Power Movies and Movie Free Bazaar, and some good stuff comes around, and some really random stuff gets added to the collection. So, without further delay, let's get started and end this series of DVD updates. Blind Buy, I say that a lot, but this is a blind buy. I can't say that I've ever seen this one. It has her front and center at the cover, but I'm pretty sure this is one of those situations where they really showcase the actor because the actor is a big name. But it's one of their early roles, and they probably only have a couple of minutes of screen time. But the DVD companies or the studios really like to do that. They did it in the I just mentioned with Renee Zellweger in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation. Horror movies do that a lot, where an actor or independent movies where an actor hits it big, and then they re-release the indie movie or the horror movie where they start in, like, starring super mega famous actor in their first role, and that's always hilarious to come across. So I don't know if this is her first role. I honestly, the first role I remember seeing her in was Speed. I want to say either Speed or Love Potion number 9. I can't remember which one was first. But starring Sandra Bullock, Hangman. Again, I can't remember if I saw her first in Speed or Love Potion number 9. I can't remember which one was first. But this one looks like, well, her face is front and center. Sandra Bullock there. But if you look at the back, it looks like it's a different thing that she might not be a big part of. But it says, Hangman, in this world, no one is innocent. And if you want to live, you've got to beat the Hangman, released by Platinum Disc Corporation, which I think is also out of business. So yeah, can't say that this might have a lot of Sandra Bullock, but I picked it up because of that. I mentioned in the very first video that I am trying to get more Jean-Claude Van Damme, and also, some might say unfortunately, also, I am trying to get some Steven Seagal movies. Why? I honestly don't know why. His movies are not that good, especially his later movies. His first movies, really good. Under Siege, really good. Out for a Kill, or Out to Kill. There's 2 movies of his that sound similar. Really good. Out for Justice, really good. But then it kind of goes downward spiral. And in his later movies, he uses a lot of stunt doubles. He uses a lot of voice actor doubles. Like, I don't know, he's just standing there with his back like that, and a voice actor is talking that sounds nothing like Steven Seagal. Same problem that happened with Bruce Willis, even though now Bruce Willis has like a medical reason why his career went that way. But Steven Seagal looks like he's just doing it for the paycheck. He just makes an appearance, like a really, like this, close-up appearance. And then the whole movie is just by a stunt actor or a body double and someone dubbing his voice that, again, sounds nothing like Steven Seagal. It's atrocious, and a lot of his movies are not good. But, it's like when you see a train wreck, you can't look away. So, I don't know about this one, but it's Steven Seagal, Into the Sun. It looks to be set in Japan, so it might have that going for it. I like Japan and Japanese culture, but again, have to put up with Steven Seagal, so not expecting too much out of that one. Picked up, starring Liza Minnelli and Robert De Niro, Martin Scorsese film New York, New York. I like this cover, I like the cartoony looking cover. I don't have this in my collection. I thought I did, and going over it, I do not. So I was like, I'm going to pick it up. Unfortunately, no special features, which always bugs me. Not even the freaking trailer. Released in 1977. But I like the cover. I I have seen a DVD case of this that says it's a special edition. I might look into that to see if it has the special features that this release just does not have. I think it's an anniversary release, so it might have some special features. And if it does, well, I will probably double dip and get it. But yeah, I finally got a copy of New York, New York. I've mentioned this before. I really like action movies. I really like martial arts. Grew up watching a lot of really, really bad dubbed martial art movies, but I love them. I love hearing the really bad punching effects, like that, or like the "you will die." And this is one. It's a budget release. It's a budget release when the DVD case is way slimmer. But this is the guy with the secret kung fu. So it might be good. It might be bad. Either way, I love it. I love really bad martial arts movies. Just the same way I love really bad horror movies. It's my bread and butter. I grew up watching this kind of stuff, and I can't get enough of this. So one more added to the collection. Picked up View from the Top, starring Gwyneth Paltrow, Christina Applegate, Mark Ruffalo, Rob Lowe, and Mike Myers. So I thought this was interesting cast. I don't think I've seen it. Looks to be like something from a stewardess. I don't know. I decided to give that one a watch. Picked up this one, Mother's Day. Not the horror movie from Troma, and not the horror movie that was released with Rebecca De Mornay. No. This is the comedy Mother's Day. This is one of those many ensemble cast movies that celebrate the holiday. Like, which one is the one I have? New Year's Eve, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day. There's a couple more. But this one has Jennifer Aniston, Kate Hudson, Julia Roberts, and Jason Sudeikis. It says it's from the director of Pretty Woman and Valentine's Day. And Valentine's Day wasn't that good. But, yeah, these kind of anthology... it's not an anthology. It's ensemble cast romantic comedy movies are okay. Of the few that I've seen during this era, He's Not That Into You, I actually really liked. Also stars Jennifer Aniston, has Ben Affleck, and I like that one. I like that one. The more popular one is I can't. I forgot the movie. The one that has Liam Neeson and Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead. I can't believe I'm spacing out on the movie. I can't remember. It has Liam Neeson and Rick from The Walking Dead. That one's also really good, but again, He's Not That Into You, I liked. And these are hit or miss. Some are good, some are bad, but they're part of the collection. Picked up King's Ransom. I want to say this is a remake, because I know the plot is very similar to a movie that I saw in the 80s. And again, my memory is garbage. I can't remember what that one was called. But it's about the main story, why I think it's a remake. It's about this rich douchebag that it's just really bad. But he gets abducted and, by some people that want to ransom him out. But don't wants to pay the ransom because, he's a horrible person. And I really wish I could remember the name of the movie that I saw that this is loosely... I don't know if it's a remake or it's based on it. But I wish I could remember. Sometimes my memory is, really, really bad. And I'm blacking out. But yeah, it's kind of like an updated version of that. So I have seen this once or twice, and I was like, it's been a while since I've come across a copy of King's Ransom. I'm going to pick it up. Picked up this one, picked up Legally Blondes. I didn't know this was a thing. I have Legally Blonde, with the Reese Witherspoon one, and I have its sequel, Legally Blonde 2, but this looks to be like a spin-off of that, because it says Legally Blondes. So I don't know if it's related to that series. I'm guessing so because of the name. But then again, I do have a movie called Blonde and Blonder, which is a ripoff of Dumb and Dumber that stars Pamela Anderson. I think that one stars, and it's about these two dumb blondes. So I don't know if it's just a ripoff or it's related to Legally Blonde. I'll have to. Well, it does. It does say it says Reese Witherspoon presents. So there you go. It is tied into that. I can't believe I didn't see that, but yeah, Legally Blondes. Why not? Picked up Tommy Boy, the Holy Schnick edition, 2-disc set. I have Tommy Boy in a single release, and I have Tommy Boy in one of those 2-disc releases with Black Sheep. I think it's Black Sheep. And man, Chris Farley, he went much like John Candy. John Candy, I freaking love John Candy movies, and I anytime I come across a new movie of his that I didn't know about, I pick it up in a heartbeat. He was really funny, and everyone says he was a nice guy. And Chris Farley was really funny. He didn't have that many movies. I mean, I remember Tommy Boy. I remember Black Sheep. I remember the White Ninja one that he did. And he was in shoot, a movie with Artie Lang. He doesn't have a major role in that, but he's part of it. My mind is mush today. But yeah, this is a 2-disc set with special features that none of the other 2 releases have. So I was like, I'm gonna pick it up because not a lot of people like Tommy Boy, but I'm gonna pick up this one up because it's a 2-disc set and it has a lot of special features. So cool. And the last one picked up Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Rise of the Sacred Beasts. This is a 2-disc set that has 13 episodes. Honestly, Yu-Gi-Oh! I really only got into Yu-Gi-Oh! During the Pharaoh saga. The first run of Yu-Gi-Oh! No, I saw the hell out of that. I saw it from the first episode till the end where they say goodbye to the Pharaoh. And that's my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! That nothing has ever come close to, to that. Saw a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, but didn't much care for it. Then there was one with the motorcycles, and that one didn't much care for it. Then they released another one that, I don't know, each new release of Yu-Gi-Oh! Just hasn't done it for me. Again, the first series of Yu-Gi-Oh! With the Pharaoh and the Millennium items and all that, I really got into that, and I really like that. I would really like to complete that series, but this was on sale, and it's a 2-disc set with 12 episodes. I'm sorry. And it has the new versions of the Egyptian gods. So I don't know. I decided to give it a watch. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Really, really was at its peak during the Pharaoh things. But yeah. So that was it. This is the end of the DVD pickups that I got through Movie Freak Bazaar. Some really random buys. I'm not gonna lie, I picked up a lot of really, really random buys. But I like that kind of stuff. Out of this batch, the one I'm gonna recommend is Tommy Boy. It's a good comedy. I think I like Black Sheep a little bit more. Also stars David Spade, if memory serves me right. But this one's good, and so I would recommend this one out of this batch. So, like always, I thanks so much for watching, and I appreciate all your interactions with the channel. Any like that I get, any comment that I get is greatly appreciated. If you randomly came across my channel and you like what you see, you like a person maybe collecting more movies than he probably should, but enjoys doing it, I would greatly appreciate a sub. Thank you so much for that in advance. But until I see you all again, which I don't know what will be if I get the movies through Power Movies or through Movie Freak Bazaar first, but next DVD update will be one of those two, so stay tuned for that. And I don't know if I'll do the last of the if I get around to getting Halloween stuff that was on sale. I don't know. I haven't gotten anything since the last Halloween update, but I might get some stuff. I don't know. Usually after Halloween, a lot of the stuff is in 50%, 75% off, so maybe I'll get something. But until I see you all again, Please take care. Please stay safe. And I'll see you in the next video.